All right, everybody, Reggie for the Front Row Report. We're in Louisville at the second Louder Than Life Festival, and we're here with Dan from Nothing More.
How's it going?
Doing good. You guys are back.
We're back.
Yeah, you guys played last year. You played this year.
Yeah.
And how's it feel to be back in Louder Than Life?
Dude, love it. You know, last year was cold. This year's hot. I love the heat.
Yeah.
Actually, it's pretty perfect out, I would say.
Yeah.
But, today was phenomenal. You know, we had an earlier set on the main stage, and never know what the crowd's going to be like playing early, if they're going to be ready or if it's going to be a little cold, but they're ready. So.
I think the color morale will come up a little bit earlier. So,
yeah.
Man, so how has this year been compared to last year? Have there been any differences you guys have noticed?
Yeah, totally. You know, last year was really our breakout year.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of chasing bigger bands around and winning over people. And this year, it's felt like we've just kind of come home kind of thing.
Right.
And, you know, we've done a couple headlining tours. We're in the middle of one right now.
Yep, the Outbreak Tour, right?
We're on the Monster Energy Outbreak Tour. Right before this, we're out on a theater tour, just us and Shinedown.
Yeah.
You know, that was phenomenal. I don't know, it's just been a lot of good opportunities, and we've met a lot of really good bands, and I've just had the time of our life, and career-wise, couldn't be more happy with how everything's going.
Yeah, last year was kind of the breakout year. I mean, the self-titled record Rerelease, it was kind of a re-release for you guys on 11/7.
Yeah.
Is it weird supporting a record, or different supporting it as a re-release than it was on the original?
Well, I mean, yeah, when we released it originally, we were just a total DIY, like, guerrilla market kind of deal, you know. And for us, like, as an independent band, like, we're super stoked with it, and it did well. And when we found out 11/7 wanted to pick it up, and we decided to go with them, you know, they literally didn't change a thing about it. They just turned it over and and redid it. And having come from such a DIY background, you know, we're always of the mindset of, like, we can do it on our own. We don't need a label. And, you know, worked super hard at it. But having kind of crossed into this world, we've just been partnered with, like, the most brilliant professionals, whether it's our management team or booking agent or, you know, everyone at the label's just been so good to us. And it's been invaluable. So we're can't be more happy with how things are going.
Good. I mean, and one thing I love about Nothing More is you guys are great on record, but then live is a completely different experience. I mean, it's almost like you don't appreciate it until you see you guys live. I mean, just there's so much energy from the very beginning of the set. Is just high octane from start to finish. And one thing I wanted to ask about the bass, the spinning bass solo.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call that or describe it, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. How did that originate? Where did that come from?
Yeah, that started a long time ago. Right when I joined the band, about 10 years ago, me and the guitar player, Mark, lived together when we were in college, and we were right at the beginning of college. We had an awful job at UPS loading jets, and I remember vividly we were sitting in the belly of a jet at like 4 a.m. waiting for the boxes to come up, and it was, had this idea. It's like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if, like, he came up behind me, because the bass is a big instrument, held down the low end, while I did a funk solo up top, and that progressed into, we took it to rehearsal, and Johnny, our singer, was our drummer back then. Okay. And, he was like, let's see what it sounds like with sticks on it. And that was, it was like, hot damn, it worked. So we started, that was really like the beginning of having kind of a crazy out there show. And then from there it progressed to the bass being played like a piano on a crude stand. And then I got the idea for it to spin. And under the advice of a good buddy of mine, I went out and bought a welder and just started going to town,
Nice.
And I don't know, fell in love with the craft, so.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're on the Outbreak Tour right now, and I mean, things are picking up. They've been picked up for about a year now for you guys. Obviously, I've assumed you guys are writing nonstop for the next record, especially with the self-titled being a re-release. You guys have had a chance to write a lot, I would assume. So. Yeah,
there's been a decent amount of writing. Unfortunately, at this point, just due to the nature of touring, there hasn't been a lot of time for us to all come together, because we all write together, and nothing you hear is like one person's sole idea.
Right.
So we haven't had much time there's a lot of like baby ideas, but we haven't had much time yet to get together and just let them develop and let them breathe and grow into what they need to be. So that's fortunately coming in January. So
Okay, awesome.
We're touring heavily until mid-December, and then we're pulling off the road until the next record's done. So
Nice, man.
we're super stoked. We've been gone for about a year and a half from home. So.
Oh man, time to get back, some time to relax and unwind, and then hit the road again probably next year at some point.
Yeah, at some point. Probably in the fall we'll be hitting it again with a new record, new show, and everything. So.
Awesome, man. Dude, thank you so much for taking time today.
Yeah, my pleasure.